Alright, welcome to SouFLoTV again, everybody. It's your host with the most. Vybz Kartel disappeared and reappeared black. Alright, as you can see the picture on the right and the picture on the left, that is Kartel before and that is Vybz Kartel now. Alright, so them said the black Kartel is back. Make sure you catch that video, but that's not what we came to talk about today. Today we come talk about this story right here. Alright, we're talking about the Karen Clare story in Jamaica, and we're talking about how the story took so many twists and turns and dips and dives that people start grab them popcorn, make a sandwich, build up a spliff, pull up in front of the TV, put the thing on big screen and sit down there because it has become a movie. Right now the thing has turned into something where me as a personally myself, it deserves a Hollywood movie script. God no, because the girl did a go hard. No pun intended. Alright. People are linking me and they're saying that SouFlo, this site or that site was saying that a week ago before you said it. Me say, alright, good. That means that nobody can throw a rope around my neck and say I'm the one that said. You understand? Because people were out there saying it before I said it. The only reason why I never said anything before is because I didn't want anybody to say, why you tarnish the girl name? She's not here to say anything for herself in her own behalf, to defend herself, and she dead already, so make she just rest. But truth be told, this story went a little bit deeper than just somebody that died, okay? And we have to look deeper into this because this is the story that started the Don't Come Back to Jamaica movement. And I've told you all before that people always comment and say how they'll never go back to Jamaica because of whatever reason, and the country full of crime and the too much killing, and them find other places around the world more enjoyable with less worries. And I cannot beat them or fault them for saying that. But when time a story like this drop and I have in my lap things to prove otherwise, then it would be a disjustice to my audience to keep this to myself and not come out and talk about the thing. So right now, if you don't want to hear about it, leave. This video today is about the Canadian section of the video because I was reading through the comment sections last night and I saw that a bunch of people said, "No man, SouFlo, you can't left we like that, man. You just mentioned something about Canada, so, and then just left we in the dry, so no, sir. You have to come back and tell me about this." Alright, so for those of you who've never seen this before and don't know what the whole saga is about, just look at this icon right here. You have one dread youth up there so in the right, in the left hand corner called the caretaker. Then you have Karen and Andy, and then you have Karen and Ken, and then you have a Mercedes Benz, and you have a house that could very well qualify as a mansion, because if Justin Bieber did live in it, you would have called it a mansion, don't it? Okay, so here's the story. This young lady right here that you see with Ken and Andy is who we call Karen Clare. Her whole story was that she went to Jamaica. May I speed up the thing for you now? Her whole story was that she went to Jamaica. She was building her dream house, which is the actual picture of the house that you see in the background right there. And you must know that this is no cheap house to build in Jamaica. Alright, this is no plywood or the kind of wall them like in the US where you kick the wall and your foot go through it. Them houses are expensive. It take enough to build. Even the roof is brick red roof. People in the US that have money put brick red roof on their houses. Alright. So, anyway, she come home. She's only 44 years old. But as you can see, she's with some older men. Except for the caretaker, which is not so older. And when the story first broke that she died and she was missing and all this other stuff, people were saying, well, this look fishy. Well, it turned out to be that the caretaker up the side of the corner to your left is the one that has been charged with her murder. It came out later that the caretaker was a very good friend of her brother, and it was through her brother and childhood friend he is that they all linked up and hooked up. So we can basically say a crush might have been there since childhood days. And then Karen fly out and make good life for herself and make big money and bring in Benz and I build big house, and I get to be a part of that. Plus me like Karen from when? Oh my. Anyway, with that came a whole bunch of other things. People calling in and saying, yo, SouFlo, we used to see them over so and so, and pinpointing definite events and places they were seen together. I'm going to start with the Canada thing yet. If you're not following, you're going to get left. Alright, follow up. Like I said, this became important when it started the Don't Come Home movement. On SouFLoTV, And you know that my wife also has a channel on YouTube called Brains and the Beat. And we have gotten a lot of flack because a lot of people, because we pinpoint things that are happening in Jamaica that need fixing and could do better, you have some ignorant people that take it for say, we hate Jamaica, we run away from Jamaica, we will never come back to Jamaica, which is the total opposite. We have always encouraged people to return to the island, to invest in the island, to find your way back home, to make sure say you're good there, to make sure say you return regular so you are not out of sync with things that are happening, so the younger generation don't look at you like a stranger and him come from foreign, you know, him have money, make you go rob the old boy and them kind of something there, right? Invest in your country and build up yourself and make sure you're secured there, because in any country you're in, be it Canada, the UK, anywhere else around the world, USA, any morning them can get up and change their rules, laws and regulations, and you will find yourself on the deported end of the stick, right? Alright, so this is why this became so serious to us now. Now, we're happy that they found he confessed and all this other things. Even to this very moment, people are still saying, nope, this goes even deeper, SouFlo. Because, trust me, the husband that she have, remember, you know, she have 2 white men and a gardener, which is a black man, which was also supposed to be the caretaker and laborer. But they're saying that her husband, which is 65 and she's 44, Karen never really be in love with him like that. And he probably found out what the scoop was and put a hit out on her. How deep that rabbit hole goes, we don't know yet, and we not gonna jump in it yet. Me come to tell about the Canadian thing. Alright, so here's what happened. It's been put out there because people have proof, okay, that now all allegedly on my part, because I was not there. Even when people give me pictures and videos, me still gonna say allegedly because I was not there. I have seen videos doctored. Me say Obama in a one video a cuss about suck your mother, and me know say Obama don't talk like that. So it will always be allegedly for me. But take it from me when me tell her say it out there. What Karen used to do was she would fly down from the UK, and apparently she had a husband that required receipts. Or maybe at the next month, Andy will require receipts. We don't know if it's Andy or Ken. One of them require receipts. So what she would do, she would say, I'm going to Jamaica, I'm going to go check on the house, make sure everything is alright, visit with the family, and I'll be right back. Them used to say, alright, babe, go on. You know how women stay already. When them have them man on the side, or when them want to do them thing, them cuss you out and tell about how you're insecure and it's not what you think, and everybody may talk to you, things and may ride them. And they really start make you go in on yourself and make you feel like, say, you're the insecure one. When in truth, I just that a go on. But anyways, in this particular case, there are people out there that are saying what she used to do was this. She would fly down from England, right? And to cover her tracks, this youth that's end up getting charged for her murder, I don't know if he had papers to fly into Canada already. And sometimes when she flew into Jamaica, he was not there. I mean, I know if him there Canada on a work visa or something. So to meet up with him, what she would do, cover her tracks, she would fly into Canada after flying into Jamaica from the UK. So she'd buy a ticket. She fly come Jamaica, right? Then she fly out of Jamaica into Canada, go over there, do her thing, and fly back into Jamaica, and then fly back from Jamaica back into the UK. So all she had to show her husband when she got back, or her man when she got back to the UK, is exactly what it says. I flew to Jamaica and I flew back to the UK. The whole part about the flying to Canada part was missing. Until people started talking that, yo, they're well known in the Jane and Finch area. Used to see her over there party on a regular, like, not every day of course, but saw her there at certain happening events on more than 1, 2, and 3 occasions with a certain individual. That is what that was about. So I mentioned that in the video, but I didn't go into details about it. But I also took the time now to clear up why we did this video and all this. Alright? Yes, you are right. The girl did not deserve to die the way she died, regardless of what she was doing. Me see some people are saying, it no matter if she have 10 man and she did a lie to the whole of them, and the whole of them I did side man and everything, she still never deserve it. You're right. No one deserves to die like that regardless. But if you notice in the equation of the whole thing, she's the only one that lost her life, right? Alright. So what that means is those kinds of actions should serve as a lesson to whoever is playing those kinds of games with people, because eventually you will end up dying that kind of death. You understand what I'm saying? So if you can't place fault and blame where it really belongs, and you actually really think Karen was a non-participant in all of this and this just happened to her, then you are in for a rude awakening. And I hope you're not the type of person that's doing the same things that she's doing or she was doing, because as you can see, she's not doing it anymore. The big Benz can't go in the grave with you. The big house cannot go in the grave with you. And this woman had no children, so it's not like she had anyone to leave anything to. You understand? So now the question is, was there a life insurance policy out on her in another country? These are things that we have to look into now. Me I put it out there because I bet some vlogger go run with it and said, was there a life insurance policy out on Karen? I said that long time ago, before I even did a video about Karen. I did a video about lovers with Jamaican connections sending, and I even used myself and Brains as an example. I'm saying at the video, so for instance, now me and Brain married, right? I'm say, yo babe, go on to Jamaica, go see your family and everything. But all along I knew that she's playing me, and this is my big revenge. So I struck up a conversation about, hey, let's make sure we have coverage, life insurance policies for in case anything happened to us, so the children are okay, blah blah blah. She think, yeah, me baby, I will leave that to not come here, my man them on the side, but yes, babes, and she buy up life insurance. I'm getting the last laugh. I have $1 million life insurance policy on her. She goes home to Jamaica to go see her family, and what I do is, me pay a youth in Jamaica $5,000 to $10,000 dash our way, right? I'm not in Jamaica. I'm not liable. I'm not responsible. It can never be traced back to me. In the long run or short run, I collected $1 million and I got a cheater out of my life, and life goes on. So that's what we was talking about, and we have to start looking at those angles. I'm gonna leave this here. Catch up. It's SouFLoTV, man. I'm out. Peace.